Hello everybody, welcome to a scrim once again, this time Team YOSH versus Team Reticent. I'm here joined by Racket once again. Say hello, Racket.
G'day, g'day.
Yeah, well, what we know this time is that Team Reticent, originally Team Harbingers, has now been picked up by an esports team, so you can now understand the team name change. We haven't seen anything of Team YOSH, however. What do you think about their lineup, Racket?
Well, from what I can see, just looking at their players, Koonpon, Leela, Mr. Marvel, and Kobe, a few members that were formerly on tilt mode. Leela also assisting in coaching, from what I know as well. So they do have, a bit of baseline synergy there with players that have, been played together before. So they're not going in completely dry here. So it's definitely going to be interesting as well because Leela, as I mentioned previously, has been helping from what I heard with coaching. So maybe they have a bit of a strategy down as well. And in terms of this new team, Team Reticent, I believe that's how you pronounce it.
It is.
Don't want to stuff that up.
Don't worry, buddy.
So a lot of their roster right now, they have a couple of subs, I believe, in Pancake, Coffee, Coffee replacing KS, and Pancake replacing Zong. So not the full roster for that team right now, but Pancake trying to replicate Zong a bit here with that Pharah. It'd be very interesting to see what happens. Kobe is locked on with that McCree as well, so maybe predicting a bit of air control here with Team Reticent.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to be seeing this game coming underway. We now see, wait a moment. Oh, yeah, okay, I got confused with Koonpon. Anyway, we see YOSH here, holding quite aggressively, a little bit too far up Koonpon, and Ron, probably Ron trying to get a bit of that health out, get some of that shield up. We see Coffee getting hooked by Leela, really good hook by Leela. Team Reticent coming around the side, looking to take this high ground and do something with it, but with Coffee down, they're not going to get some major heals, so they're going to have to wait from Coffee before they push Racket. Oh, Jaws getting hooked as well by Leela. Leela doing a great job. It looks like Team Reticent are disengaging from this battle. These are some really amazing hooks coming out from Leela. Mr. Sunny getting hooked as well. Going to be going down here. Koopon looking a little bit low, but getting himself out of that situation. Racket.
Yeah, fantastic job there from Leela. I mean, 3 hooks in a row, 3 vital picks that allowed them to defend this point quite stable there. And getting that Ana first, which is arguably probably the best target you can get. You can't facilitate those tanks in the front line if you don't have that grenade heal once, they charge in. So getting Ana first definitely was a key component of getting those picks, but they do have the full reset. Reticent looking for something to happen here.
Yeah, Reticent grouping up in the spot, now actually finally going and doing what they were trying to accomplish in the first place, getting up on top of this high ground. Hopefully nobody gets, and there comes the hook on Hero. Hero goes down. Leela being completely insane with these hooks, quite nightmarish, but Pancake trying to do a bit of damage on the side, but not really much coming out there. Mr. Sunny getting caught out, getting taken down as well by Kobe. This seems like quite a tame game, but quite an intense one with these hooks from Leela, wouldn't you say, Racket?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, YOSH are getting all the picks that they want here, and the fact of the matter is, Team Reticent aren't really playing around the Reinhardt shield. They all just need a position behind Jaws and play that safe game. Otherwise, Leela's going to be getting hooks for days, as we've already seen.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing Mr. Sunny getting in a little bit of a dangerous position, probably trying to bait that hook to make sure nobody can get there. Team YOSH backing up a little bit in this situation as Team Reticent go for a full runaround on top of this point, looking to come around. We see Pancake coming in for the flank, almost has his ult here, so he might be able to get something big off. Out comes the charge from Jaws and the nanoboost on Mr. Sunny here, but he got himself put to sleep as that Transcendus does come out from Team YOSH, and Team YOSH cleaning up this fight. A bunch of members all scattered all around the place, sprinkled in their own little places. Leela comes out with that nano hog, looking to get so much damage out, and looks like it's going to be Team Reticent disengaging out of this fight.
Yeah, Team Reticent just basically got wiped there because of the ult advantage that YOSH have accumulated. I really like the way Reticent rotated around though. The fact that they went through the higher ground and went behind the point, tried to harass the Pharah. They didn't really get anything off it though because of the big strain that they set themselves in at the beginning of the match. But Team Reticent looking for the aggressive plays here.
Yeah, Team Reticent popping out that that Graviton and the self-destruct. Managing to clear out all of the members of Team YOSH, and that's going to be a complete clear for them.
This is a 1v1.
Wait, I got confused for a sec. I thought Team Reticent got all of Team YOSH, but it appears they both traded. I'm not sure what went on there, but that's going to be a win for Team Reticent as YOSH backs off here and let them take the point. That was quite insane. I lost my mind in that fight. but we might see a re-engage here by Team YOSH as Kumpon pushes quite in deep here. We see a hook coming out and a shout-out coming out from Jaws. A bunch of members in the backline of Team Reticent getting caught in that graviton as a big fight goes on in the middle. Quite a few members of each team do end up going down, but it looks like it's coming out in the hands of Team Reticent as a lot of people do their job, and out comes that Transcendence from looking to keep his team members alive as they engage at this point here. With almost overtime, we see Jaws trying to back up out of the situation, but getting himself picked off. Hero, the only person actually contesting point right at this moment. A few members coming in, Ron putting himself put to sleep as Kumpon comes in here, looking to get that fire strike off, but Hero does end up getting picked off by Leela. Coffee coming to the point, trying to keep everybody alive. Out comes the ult from Pancake, trying to get that rocket barrage off on anybody, but Team YOSH do manage to take this point here and the first round without even losing that point. Racket, what went wrong there for Team Reticent?
Well, scattering, I think, is the main word to identify what basically happened through all of those fights. The fact that on the very first time, Mr. Sunny ended up getting 5 or 4 kills, I believe, the self-destruct sequence as the engagement went through, and it was left to a 1v1 between Pancake and Monstrosity, I believe, on the point. Farah versus Zarya. Monstrosity ended up winning with that Zarya in the end there, but Team Reticent ended up coming back to the point rather quickly. And the thing is, you know, Reticent Jaws got quite a good Earth Shadow, but the Zarya ult from Monstrosity ended up getting a lot of the backline of Reticent, so they couldn't really follow up on that Earth Shadow, and they just recuperated after that big crowd control from Jaws was spent. And after that, you know, it was just the healers starting to sustain, because that Zarya ult definitely did give them a very good defensive opportunity as the backline couldn't capitalize on Jaws' Earth Shatter, and they just sustained to the fight and then ended up winning that way.
Yeah, Racket, what do you think about YOSH's actual hero lineup here, looking to be able to, you know, deal with Team Reticent on this defense?
Well, Kobe is a player that really likes to play McCree. And the fact of the matter is, if you play McCree into Farah and you're a good McCree player, it's going to be very difficult for Pancake to maneuver in the sky, especially when you don't have the Mercy pocketing you. I assume that Coffee would also assist in that, but Mercy's a bit more direct in the sense that you can follow the Farah and give her the damage buff and the healing when needed. It's a bit more solid in that sense, because you have to take out the Mercy as well. But, you know, Kobe is definitely going to have his sights on Pancake in the situation. Mr. Sunny needs to get in Kobe's face in order for that not to happen. And it's going to really rely on that matchup between the hit scan and the projectile in air.
Well, looking at Team Reticent, they're holding a bit of a strange position here as Hero's clumped in this little corner on that Bastion with his entire team protecting him. They're going to have nobody actually contesting point in this situation. They're going to have to get somebody to jump down. Hoopon getting his shield shredded straight off the bat there as they do try to rotate around a different position, getting the fire strikes and trying to do quite a bit of damage onto Reticent as they hold up here in this quite a strange spot. So Mr. Sunny does get himself hooked here, but manages to get away without getting taken out of mech. So that's going to be quite a problem for them as Hero moves his position into a different position and ends up getting hooked by Leela, getting himself taken down. Really good job by Team YOSH playing around, making sure this Bastion doesn't actually do anything to them as they capture this point, getting completely uncontested by the members of Team Reticent as a few members do come in. Jaws get himself interrupted mid-charge there by that hook. Mr. Sunny looking at himself, getting himself in quite a bad position as Pancake try to damage from above, but Team Reticent do end up, Team YOSH take the game without any contest from Team Reticent. Racket,
well,
what happened?
That was interesting. I've never seen this strat from Team Reticent before. The fact that they decided to, you know, Heroes usually they use Lucio player. Putting a Lucio player on Bastion is quite unique. And the fact that what we saw in that fight was Monstrosity once again performing very well on that Zarya, absorbing those Bastion bullets from Hero, getting a high amount of energy, and able to chunk through that Reinhardt shield in the high ground, leave Hero exposed, therefore giving them the opportunity to push. And when Hero isn't in his stationary turret form, there's not much a Bastion can do. He doesn't have as much value as a soldier when he's on foot because of the way he spray pat the damage properties on his weapon. And if you do lock him down, you do take him off, you lose a lot of tempo, the momentum swung back into YOSH's favor, and they managed to take it out there.
Yeah.